and the deficit are the two existential problems that are facing this nation. And if you don't address them, our children are going to pay, and you're going to set the country on a cliff to, to oblivion. I mean, that was the argument of Republicans. Where has that gone?
What's good, y'all? St. Beloy, back at it again. New video, new day, Scott Jennings, equals fireworks. Let's get back to the video.
Well, I don't think these things are mutually exclusive. I think you can cut taxes or make the tax cuts permanent and add other tax cuts for working class Americans. I think you can do necessary welfare reform. I think you can invest in the southern border and border security, which this bill is doing. And then you can also pay attention to spending. Now, ultimately, of the federal budget right now, like 21% of it is discretionary and the rest is just mandatory spending. So you got to tackle that down the road. This isn't a spending bill. It's a reconciliation bill, and it's largely a tax bill that makes the tax cuts permanent, adds tax cuts for working class Americans. On the Medicaid piece, though, there's obviously going to be a big debate about this. I mean, there are like almost 5 million able-bodied people on Medicaid who simply choose not to work. They spend 6 hours a day socializing and watching television. And if you can't get off grandma's couch and work, I don't want to pay for your welfare.
I don't know where you're getting those numbers. CBO says there are 5 million Americans who are sitting on their couch watching television.
Regardless, this kicks 17
that you just cited.
This kicks.
We will not accept this intimidation.
But it would be illegal if he interfered with federal agents who were trying to enforce federal law, would it not?
He can tell city agencies, like the officers in the Department of Corrections, not to bring people over to ICE at Rikers. You can do that. You can't tell ICE what to do if you're in the mayor of the city of New York, but you can tell what your own departments to do, and it can make a big difference. I know that because I passed a bill when I was speaker that said that.
So you're saying that the position of the socialists here in New York now is that they should use city resources to interfere with the federal government's enforcement of the law?
Absolutely not. I'm saying the city resources shouldn't get involved in what the feds are doing. There's no reason that the city resources should make their jobs easier.
He's running, it's part of his platform. Do you support the platform or not? That's my question, is what's the position of the Democrats in New York? Are they going to follow this socialist trying to interfere with federal agents or not? What will the Democrats do?
He's not trying to interfere with federal agencies.
He's literally said it.
He is going to implement the laws that exist, which prevent city agencies from working in cahoots.
That's
awfully
cute. That's very cute.
It's
literally part of
Democrats
his
in New York already. I know, but I'm saying Democrats in New York already endorsed this because this is the policy.
Okay, so just the clear position. So what you're saying is the position of the Democrats in New York is to interfere with the federal government when it comes to enforcing federal immigration law.
No,
that's the existing
position is not to roll out the red carpet for ICE.
Why?
That is the position.
Why shouldn't federal law be enforced in New York just like everywhere else?
The city of New York has the right as a sanctuary city to say we're not going to, in Rikers, allow ICE to set up a table, which they used to do, and walk people over to them. It's the law.
All right. Listen, call him whatever you want. Socialist, communist. It's clear that his ideas and his plans for the city don't align what actual New Yorkers want for the city. So I don't think we need to waste time on figuring out whether he's a socialist or a communist. Get him up out of here.